when you weave all the way to the top, as much as you can, it's time to remove it from the loom. Now, I am going to leave this thread here. I'm going to, I have some extra long thread. If your thread is short, you can sort of tie a knot with it, but if it's longer, I would recommend leaving it so we can use it for a finishing whip stitch. Go through the warp that the last warp, or one of the warps that's close to the last one it went through. So I'm going to go through it. So I'm circling back in on it. And then I will just, so it created a loop because it went through here and it's coming on around here, so it's created a loop. So I'm just going to stick my needle through that loop that it created, and that will tie a little knot around. It will tie a knot to this particular warp right here. First thing that you're going to do is you're going to stick your fingers inside and take the teeth off. So take the warps off of the teeth. Once you've taken the warps off of the teeth, there's two, the beginning and the end. Remember that we taped on the inside? You have to remove that tape. Okay, so I've taken that off, but on the inside, I've got the beginning and the end. So I need to get those out of the tape. I'm just going to pull that one out. And reach in, pull that one out. Okay, so I've got my two ends here. I'll deal with those in a minute. Now I'm going to try my best to scoot it off of the loom. So that means that I'm going to actually kind of crunch my loom up. So just going to crunch it, make it smaller than my weaving, and scooch it on out. Perfect. All right, now what to do with these little guys. I'm going to tie them to the last weft, or I can tie them to another warp. So I'm just going to reach it through here. Just going to sneak it through this little warp here. See if I can do that. Alright, so I snuck it through, and it creates a little bit of a loop. So then I'm going to pick the end and put it through that loop to tie a little knot. Just like that. And I can do that one more time, just to double knot it to be sure. So, take that end right there. This end, slide it through that warp, so then I create a loop. Here's my loop, and then I'm going to put the end through the loop and then tug on it. Alright, so that one's good. Now I'll do this side. Give it a little tug. All right. Now once we've done that and these are secure, I'm going to let this hang out here for a minute before I do my whip stitch. This is inside out. So I'm going to take this end and push it through the middle. Turn it inside, right side out. Be sure to stick your fingers right to those corners. There you go. All right. Here's my finished pocket.